Hey everybody, let's take a walk around the Atlantic City International Airport. So it's a regional airport here in South Jersey that is really convenient to fly out of, but the only trade-off is it doesn't have the incredible amenities that most other airports in the region have. So here's what you have to remember. ACY is being compared to Philadelphia International Airport, Newark International Airport, JFK, and LaGuardia. So those are big, major international hubs for the entire country. ACY does not compete in that league. So let's put it into perspective. JFK sees more passengers in a single month than ACY sees all year long. I think if you actually look into the statistics, it's somewhere around the 100th busiest airport in the entire country. So it's not overflowing with people. And if you look around, you can kind of see that as I'm walking back and forth. Now, honestly, I think that is actually the biggest perk of flying out of ACY. Like, look, let's say you're walking to the security line at JFK Airport. You could be prepared to wait in a line for somewhere around 45 minutes to an hour. That's not going to happen here in Atlantic City International Airport. You'll maybe wait around tops 5 minutes. At any given time, there's typically only one flight getting ready to take off at a time. You're not jostling in giant taxiways of dozens and dozens of flights all leaving at the same time. So there's not that many people that you have to compete against. So what really flies out of Atlantic City International Airport? Not much. That's probably another huge drawback of using this airport. At this time, Spirit Airlines is the only airline that's flying right out of ACY. In fact, it's almost like a mini hub for Spirit. You're talking about flights primarily to the southern United States. You're talking about Orlando, Florida, Fort Lauderdale, Fort Myers, Tampa, Myrtle Beach, West Palm Beach, and Atlanta. Those are the biggies, and that's what this airport is really serving. So you can use this airport to jump to one of the bigger hubs, like at Atlanta, and then you could go to a further flung destination. It works. It's an easy place to get going. So you would expect that an airport that's this size, they wouldn't really have much in the way of amenities, and you'd probably be right. There's a couple food outlets, a couple shops, but not really that much. But again, I think the trade-off is worth it considering the benefits that come with flying out of a smaller airport like this one. So when I was there, they had a Euro Cafe. The Euro Cafe offered takeaway sort of food that you could pick up and just go. Quick eats, things like snacks. They also had a Hudson News. Everybody knows what's in a Hudson News. They're in every transit hub seemingly in the entire United States, but they do have a Hudson News. They also have a American Bagel Company for just really, again, quick eats, things like takeaway foods, bagels, and the like. And finally, the last food outlet that they had was a bar-type restaurant called the Beach House. Again, reasonable kind of food, and it was acceptable. So parking, super easy. They have a garage lot. They have an economy lot. At this point, when I'm making this video, the garage lot was about $13 a day. The economy lot was about $10 per day. You're pretty much trapped there. You don't have any other choices. The airport is kind of in the middle of nowhere, so you can't try to find alternative parking and then shuttle in. It probably wouldn't really be economical. So we just took a walk from one end of the terminal to the other. That'll give you a pretty good sense about what you can expect if you end up flying here out of Atlantic City International Airport or ACY. Overall, you can see it's a spotlessly clean airport. I told you it has more of a feel of a bus terminal than it does a airport. That's a reflection of its size. But overall, you can see that it is a little bit lacking in terms of amenities, but it does get you from point A to point B. So overall, there you have it. It's a reasonable product that's put out over here. It's a reasonable alternative from some of the major airports that are in the area, either Philadelphia or the New York City metro area airports. So there you have it. I'm just going to keep walking down to the other side of the terminal, and you'd come along with me, and that was my experience. Overall, it was a pretty good one. I had no trouble getting from point A to point B, as I have said. It serves the purpose, but it might be something that you might want to try if you're looking to fly out of this region. So there it is. There was my experience cruising up and